there friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden on YouTube, and today I've got a ripper of a video for you teaching you how to turn your chook manure. Now, it can be your home chook manure, could be pelletized chook manure or chook manure fines or any type of other organic manure into soluble water fertilizer, and that can be used in the garden, throughout the garden, in anything from the ground in the container plants. Now, I like to use it mostly for my microgreens and container plants, and as you can see, they're growing really well. You can fill up a drum like this and just put a couple of handfuls of chook manure in there. It can be pelletized or like granules, anything like that. Let it sit for a couple of days, and then you just want to have like a weak, basically brown tea solution, so it's not too strong to put on to your plants and container gardens. Let's go and have a look at the other method, shall we? This is my preferred method, and actually what I've done is they've actually sat on their nesting box, well, not nesting box, where they're sleeping at night, and they've manured onto this cardboard. Now this is pizza cardboard. You can see there's quite a lot there, right? So I'm just letting it dry out a little bit, getting a bit old, and then it's going to go into the worm farm, which is over here. If you've been watching a lot of my videos, you would know that I love my worm farm, and I actually want to have a few more of these as I scale up the micro farm here at Byron Bay, to able to get more worm tea. Now look what I've produced over the last day, just by pouring in rainwater into the tank. There is some controversy about the worm tea, that it's actually not worm tea. Well, basically it's just liquid fertilizer coming out of the worm bin here, and whatever I put into this worm bin is what flows through. Now if I've got different types of compost in here, then it's going to actually, the water's going to seep through those composts and grab out those nutrients out of the compost, and whatever the worms are taking in, digesting and manuring through and leaving the castings in, the worms hitting that, water's hitting that as well, passing it through. So in fact it's not actually a composted worm tea because it's not aerated. It is aerobic because it runs through, and it's not just sitting there dripping, just slowly dripping, which becomes an anaerobic system. It's actually aerobic, and the worms, they do a lot of work. So what I do is I put the cardboard on top, and you can look here on top. This is about, you can see the worms are wriggling on here. Now let's get a closer look here and I'll show you the worms, guys. Look at all those juicy worms, man. They are just loving it. And you can see here, see that fluffy stuff that there? That's the cardboard that I was showing you before, where the worms have been getting into that old manure, and look how much they love it. They're just getting right into it, and when I pour the water through that, I'm getting one of the best fertilizers I believe that you can get. So what I end up with, my friends, is a quality product just like this. Look, this is really some of the best microgreens that I have seen grown around in soil. Yes, it's not grown in hydroponics, and it's a quality product that can be grown using compost and manures. And you can do this using any type of manure, any type of old age manure, and just putting it into a bucket of water, letting it soak, or getting a handful of your worm castings, putting that in, stirring it up, letting it soak for a while, and then using that or the old manure or the flow through bin, just like I'd shown you. So there you have it, my friends. 2 awesome ways on how to make your own liquid fertilizer at home using manures. Remember, you can use bought manure, and you can use the manure that you get from home as well. So it's a great way to start getting those nutrients to your plants and get stuff just like this, like I've got on the micro farm here, growing in Byron Bay, and they just love it, as you can see from behind. Listen, if you haven't subscribed already to Marty's Garden, you want to learn more how to grow food fast in urban places and small places, please subscribe on the subscribe button now, and we'll see you at the next video real soon. It's going to be lots of fun. We've got more information coming up about the backyard chook pen, and the permaculture backyard chook pen, and that's really coming along well. So keep your eyes open for more videos, guys, because I'm going to keep teaching you how to grow more food real fast at home. See you at the next video. Bye for now. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to Marty's Garden so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And if you haven't seen any of the videos that are below, check them out now just by clicking on one of the images. And we'll see you at the next video real soon. Bye for now.